to bad lizards.
Delta, the Separatists could be here any minute.
I see it. A Trade Federation battleship.
Yeah, not even you can see into hyperspace, Sev.
No, it's on the edge of the system. Take a look.
Oh, blast.
This will be a challenge.
I'm sending out a distress signal. We can't wait for help from Coruscant.
Advance to the next hangar and set up a defense. Move!
I'm opening up access to the maintenance tunnels. Calling any Republic ships near the Corbuntus system. This is an emergency. Any Republic forces near the Corbuntus system, respond immediately.
I think we're on our own.
This is Captain Talbot of the RAS cruiser Restore. Who am I speaking to?
This is Delta Squadron Advisor 01/425. Separatist forces are attempting to capture our ship.
Understood. Help is on the way.
I'm sending you our coordinates.
Clear that debris, Delta.
4-0, readying explosives.
We can take them out from
3-8, the
here.
droid dispensers will be setting down in seconds.
Readying weapon.
They could land anywhere. Let's spread the pain around.
Fire in the hole. Let's move, Delta Squad.
Commence demolitions maneuver, Delta.
Setting charge. Cover me. Almost ready, sir. Explosives
Fire in the hole.
Objective accomplished.
Take them out from there, Delta.
Yes, sir.
Let's move on. Set up there, Delta.
Yes, sir. But there's no sport in such a weapon. In position.
Let's move on.
Dispenser is down. Droids are deploying.
Reloading.
Blast! There's another one bringing up the rear.
Sir, I'd love to help.
4-0, readying explosives.
3-8, the droid dispensers will be setting down in seconds.
Abandon
Nice
position,
traps.
Delta.
Clear up a few sidelines.
They could land anywhere. Let's spread the pain around.
Target annihilated.
Maybe we kill them all.
4-0, readying explosives. Just a few more. Demos ready when you are, sir.
Take cover, Deltas.
Target annihilated.
Put someone on that turret, Deltas.
I got it.
Delta, form up. Take up anti-armor position, Delta.
Moving into position.
Delta, turret ready.
In position.
Abandon position, Delta. Cancel that, Commando.
You need a timeout, sir?
Dispenser is down. Droids are deploying.
Set up there, Delta.
On my way. On your 638.
Blast! There's another one bringing up the rear.
I discovered a vulnerability in the hangar force field. The regulator on the left side of the hangar controls the power flow. Disable it with a demolition charge and you'll seal off the hangar for good.
Good work, 3-8. Way to blast them.
Let's move on.
Affirmative. Moving on.
Put a demo charge on that regulator.
Affirmative. Placing charge. Now I'm ready. Cover me. I've got some damage here.
Fire in the hole!
Take cover, Delta.
Thermal debt!
Move, Delta Squad.
Force field. Seriously, messed up, sir.
Last area is sealed. Let's move on to the next one.
Identified target.
Pack it up, Delta. Commence demolition perimeter, Delta.
Setting charge. They're just lining up to die.
Hey, 40, think we should call in some backup?
Beautiful strike, sir. 4 seconds.
Thermal debt!
Phasers enemy. Yes, sir. Hostile down. Sir, ready to fire.
Thermal debt!
Registering noise. Right back.
No! Thermal debt!
Registering noise. Enemies located.
Thermal debt!
Audio trace detected.
Thermal debt!
Assisting Delta 4-0.
Back on track.
Heal up, Delta.
Retrieving back to...
Moving to position.
Delta Squad forming up.
Forming up, boss. Back to...
You, Vector, now.
Retrieving back to sir. Back to taken.
Get yourself some Vector, Commando.
I'm heading there now. I feel better now.
Let's form up.
Forming up, boss.
Coming up on the next hangar. Scans reveal one droid dispenser already deployed.
Got a straggler. He's running for help.
Trouble ahead, Commandos. You'll escape, Scaly.
Identified.
Found Confederacy droids.
Let's go get down to this force field regulator.
The faster you can disable it, the fewer droids you'll have to deal with.
Blast, there's already another one on the way.
Target area is new.
Excellent shooting. Textbook takedown, sir.
far side of the hangar. Same drill as before. Get over there and take it out.
Start there.
Alert! Sensors detect another launch.
Visual lock. Enemy target. Identified.
Take cover, Delta! That's 2 platoon squad. Let's move on to the last hangar. Pack it up,
Droids from the next hangar are entering the area. Finish up and get out of there, 38.
Visual lock. Enemy target.
Fire in the hole! Behind you, 38!
Kill the droid.
Let's move on.
Deploy the simulator.
Excellent shot.
Powering up.
Why do we always get the tough job?
That's 2 platoon squad. Let's move on to the last hangar.
Droids from the next hangar are entering the area. Finish up and get out of there, 38.
Target. Squad leader down.
That's 2 platoon squad. Let's move on to the last hangar. Commence
Droids from the
demolition
next hangar
maneuver,
are
Delta.
entering the area. Finish up and get out of there, 38.
Target taken out. On field! Well done, boss.
Discontinue demo, Delta.
Technology 3-8.
Enemy down.
We lost Delta 3-8.
Lousy clinker.
Sir, I'd love to help, but I'm kind of busy right now.
I could do this all day.
Hey, 40, think we should call in some backup?
That's 2 platoon squad. Let's move on to the last hangar.
Pour me up,
Droids from
boss.
the next hangar are entering the area. Finish up and get out of there, 38.
You think that speeder still works?
I'm not getting on it. That model's a death trap.
Target eradicated.
Something nailed the leader.
Nothing happened.
Can I be in charge now?
Gotta kill these
How
scumbags
many kills do I rack for droid dispensers?
They're just lining up to die.
Hey, 40, think we should call in some backup?
Squad member incapacitated.
That's 2 platoon squad. Let's move on to the last hangar.
Aye, sir.
Droids from the next hangar are entering the area. Finish up and get out of there,
I'm
38.
not getting on it. That model's a death trap.
Enemy unit encountered. Targeted units located.
How many kills do I rack for droid dispensers? Why do we always get the tough job?
What's the chatter, Delta?
Initiate radical restructuring, Commando. Together, Delta.
Damn droids!
Need med tech now.
Someone help.
That's part of the program. Charge armed and ready. I think I'm off the 38 here. These man droids were looking for. On my way, squad leader. That is impossible.
Stop looking around. Get some back.
Retrieving.
Get
Much
clear.
better now. Do you think we used enough?
maneuver, Delta.
Position, boss. Scorch, in position. Another one for the scrap heap. Nice old boss. Stand back, Delta.
Encountered.
Hang on, Fixer. Hold on a minute. 6-2 powering up. Fixer's in the camp. I'm moving in. Delta 40 needs help. I'm on it.
Located enemy unit.
Moving to help 40. Aiding Sev. Again.
Set for battle.
Stop looking around. Get some vector, soldier.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Got it, Sergeant. Delta 4-0 recovered.
Oh, I'm healthy now.
Let's form up.
Forming up, boss.
Initiate vector procedures, Delta.
Getting back to.
Targeted unit located.
Look, sir! Drive! Nice move, sir.
I need that.
Targeted unit located.
Good take, Lee.
Delta squad forming up.
Forming up, sir.
Be advised, Delta. The droids are fully deployed in the final hangar, and they're spreading throughout the ship. I'm scanning system logs for any leftover ordnance you can bring into service.
Audio trace detected. This could get ugly.
Breach that door.
Commencing. Placing detonator. Clear.
Grenade thrown.
Let's go.
Heavy battle droids. Sir.
Eliminate target.
First kill. Droid unit.
Killed that one. Give me another. Nice handiwork, sir. Go, go.
Assume snipe position, Delta.
Ready weapon. Target area in view.
Droidicus. They haven't spotted
I'll be
us.
back. Let's get ready. Let's move on.
They're coming back. Position, sir.
Eliminate
Droid is on
target.
way to your deltas. 07 reloading.
What was that?
Eliminate target. Eliminate target.
Subject terminated. Unit destroyed.
Initiate vector procedures, Delta.
Yes, sir. On my way. I need that.
Droids incoming. Nice shot. Need a reload here. Nice strike.
Let's form up.
Forming up, sir.
Spotted enemy.
They're on us!
cover here is bloody awful.
Super droids.
Delta Lead, do not engage those dispensers directly.
No heroics. Everyone stick to cover.
Delta 3-8, take up defensive positions in the rear of the hangar.
Audio trace.
Can we fall back, sir? Now I'm ready.
Scorch, in position.
Sit up there, Delta.
Moving into position. Hearing noise.
Generation mech destroyed.
Wait a target.
Hey, boss, you there?
Six handling explosive. Deltas, we gotta finish them off before we can help 3-8.
Can you move, sir? Animation to virtue.
Reloading.
I need a med deck.
Delta 3-8 is down.
Deltas, we gotta finish them off before we can help 3-8. PCDs will disrupt the neural network.
Shut us down, squad. Why do we always get the tough job?
Focus, Deltas.
Reloading. Hold on a minute.
Moving into position. Returning for duty.
Begin snipe maneuver, Delta. Give us some sniping, Commando.
I found some ordnance, but I can't override the lift control.
Target area is near.
There should be a terminal nearby. Get a slicer on it to bring up the lift.
In position. Audio trace Fire in the hole.
Something nailed the leader. Can I have your charge now?
Blasted droid.
Droid's here.
That's a kill.
Let's take them down from here, Delta.
Ready for weapon. Chief's on the mark. Good one.
Taking in charge. Heads up. Negative on visual scan. Got a hot one here. Got a hot one here.
Let's move on. Come inside the protocol, Delta.
Need a reload here.
Abandon position, Delta. Man that turret, Delta.
Set up another turret. Great kill.
Delta 40.
Take out that droid. Ready for heavy assault.
Delta, form up. Hold it together, Delta.
Clinker. The boss is down. I repeat, the boss is down.
Let's form up.
Forming up, sir. Cover here is bloody awful.
Squad leader, good shot.
Delta Lead, do not engage those dispensers directly.
No heroics. Everyone stick to cover.
Deltas, I found some Delta 3, but I can't override the positions at the rear of the hangar.
Target identified.
There should be a terminal nearby. Get a slicer on them to bring up the lift.
Sit up there.
Moving into position. Registering.
Begin snipe maneuver, Delta.
Fire in
We
the
got
hole.
killed that one.
Need bags detected.
Delta, control that turret.
I thought never asked.
Fire in the hole.
Target's in view.
Confirmed hit on squad leader.
Take out that droid.
Target eliminated.
Take that.
Take cover, Delta.
Assume snipe position, Delta.
On my way. Good to go, sir.
Fire in the hole.
Target down.
Eat that. Tossing a charge.
Take one down, Delta Lead. 3-8 behind
In there.
Fucking us both.
Fire in the hole.
Assisting squad leader.
Why were these guys quit?
Focus, Delta.
Hot one.
Let's use this to get around fire.
Moving to your mark. Let's start there. Kill.
Hot one. Thermal deck. Enemies located.
Kill that droid.
Down. We've lost squad leader. Grenade.
Help commandos.
Assisting lead. This could get ugly.
Abandon from near Delta.
Moving into position. Gunner 6 boss. Grenade. Fire in the hole.
Hostile down.
Leader incapacitated.
Fire in the hole.
Ammunition exhausted. So am I. No! Flanker!
Fire in the hole.
I'm in slicing protocols, Delta.
I'm out. Reloading.
Fire in the hole. Thermal deck. Looking a full stop.
Ace is en route. Hold position until it arrives.
Mount that turret, Delta.
Moving to the big gun, sir. Target's in view.
Heads up.
Ordnance is on its way. Hop on board and wrap things up, 3-8.
Ordnance? That's a bloody walker.
On your 6, 3-8. Got it, Commando.
Scorches hit.
Got a big blow.
Assault ship is secure.
Enemy in full retreat.
That's right. Run!
Moving to cover. Scuttling us.
I'm good as new, sir.
Where's that cruiser?
We can't wait for Talbot. We'll have to fight back.
I thought you
Squad,
said
move to the rear of the hangar and get on that lift. Hang on, I'm lowering the lift.
Rule 39. Never say no to Bacta.
Go down that maintenance tunnel. It leads to your next objective.
Heal up.
Acknowledged. Retrieving backup. Feeling better now.
This may not work, but it's our only shot. This tunnel leads to one of the ship's turbo lasers.
Why don't we just fly out of here?
Engines offline.
Figures.
Analyze control system.
Good take, Lee. Watch that droid!
Eliminate test.
Shield
Wait a time.
Yes, sir. That target's done.
Eliminate test.
I did fight.
Assume stop position, Delta.
Compromise.
Kevin's been hit hard.
Begin snipe maneuver, Delta.
Should we fall back, sir?
Hold it together, Delta.
Integrity at 75%.
Another one for the scrub heap.
Got some droids here. Much better. I can help you. Hold on to your guns while I rip out theirs.
Seven's lost.
Integrity 50%.
Why won't they just die?
Focus, Deltas. Moving into position. I'm ready.
Integrity at 25%. On scanner.
Droid eliminated.
Identify targets.
Let's take them down from here, Delta.
What is your mark? Negative. Set. Ready to fire.
Eliminated him back.
Busted another boss.
Take care of that one.
Leader incapacitated.
Mode 7 reloading. Need
That's
mags.
done.
Another one down.
Clankers.
Let's move on.
Textbook.
Navigational systems failed. Identified.
Got it out.
Gunnery station 12B. I logged a few hours here, back in the day.
You have to slice all 3 terminals. That will focus all the ship turrets onto the largest enemy target.
Unmanned gunnery against a battle cruiser?
We can give them a black eye at least.
We'll make them regret the day they blew up Delta Squad.
Atmospheric compensators failing.
Target eradicated.
Get slicing on that terminal, Commando.
Yes, squad leader.
Sir, another assault ship in here.
This is Captain Telfer. We're moving into position. What's wrong with your guns, Telfer?
We're working on the problem now.
Opening fire on the separatists. They appear to be willing to stand their ground. Health advisor. If we don't get some help here, we're going to have to break off. What's your status?
We're working on it, Captain.
Got another one.
Unusual stand.
Now.
Good to go.
Take them out from here, Delta.
Expecting registered noise. Scan reported. Battle damage over here.
Gear up.
Thank you.
Good unit down.
You got heavy weapons.
My favorite, sir. Weapon ready.
Scan thwarted.
Hold it together, Delta.
Bucket up, bolts.
Located target.
Begin snipe maneuver, Delta.
Should we fall back?
Hold it together, Delta.
Scorch is back and ready to go. Yes, sir. I think the boss is down.
Guns online. Opening fire.
Why don't we always
Hold
get
your
the
position,
tough
squad.
jobs?
This won't take long.
Yes, sir. No business.
Enemy shields buckling. They're finished.
What's going on?
It's the battleship. Their droid control systems are down.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
Thanks for the assistance, Captain.
Glad to be of service, Delta Squad.
No one steals a ship from the Republic while we're around.
Welcome to Kashyyyk. Thanks to the data you found on that assault ship, the Republic and the Wookiees are on very good terms. They've asked us to help find their leader, a Wookiee named Tarful. Tarful spent years fighting Trandoshan slavers. 2 days ago, one of his patrols was overwhelmed. The Wookiees assumed he was lost. However, we recently cracked a Trandoshan code indicating Tarful was captured. Be advised, this is a covert insertion. He is still alive and being held in a slave camp here on Kashyyyk. At least you have the element of surprise this time. Good luck. The Trandoshan camp is a few hundred meters to the south. There's no intelligence on the security tech you can expect to find there, so proceed with caution.
Here's hoping they don't surrender.
Stow it, 7.
Go!
Take him down quietly, Delta.
We've got lizards, sir.
Taking position, boss.
Lasers.
Trandoshan eliminated.
Let's move on.
Rule 23. Never pull sentry duty on an empty stomach.
More sniping, sir.
Taking
Moving to
position,
cover.
boss.
Burn, take him out!
More like a fortress.
Keep him off that door.
Target
Rocket
area.
turrets. Hey, you there? Thanks.
That turret.
Blasted Trandos. I'll be back. Helping Delta 3-8.
Now.
6-2 powering up. Took some fire, squad. By the book.
Just did that one. Whoever left his back to dispenser here should get a medal.
Subject terminated.
You, Vector, now.
Retrieving it, sir. Delta 4-0 recovered.
So far, so good. Now let's get to work on the door.
Absolutely, sir.
Delta Squad, I'm reading multiple signatures converging on your location.
Here they come.
Officer down.
Take cover!
Let's move on.
Reloading.
Squad leader, solid shot. Throwing charge!
Take offensive formation.
Rock set. Nice strike.
Powering up.
Bombardment from there.
Yes, sir. Good to go, sir.
Don't be dead.
Let's move on. There's no other way. Stay ready, Delta Squad.
Damn, there goes our escape route.
They're on the catwalks.
We're outgunned. Go for the door.
No go, boss. It's a trap.
Advisor, we're in deep here.
Hold your rations, Delta. There's a maintenance access hatch nearby. Find it and blow your way in.
Delta, give me an express open on the hatch.
Hey, if that isn't a red carpet.
Where's it lead?
Well, who cares as long as it's not here?
Accessing. It leads to a landing bay. Blow it up and get out of there.
Delta points been hit.
Advisor, we've reached the landing pad. I'm sending you exfil coordinates now.
Excellent. Secure the landing pad and proceed into the camp.
What? I didn't do it. Lizards home!
Take them out from there, Delta.
Those beams are wired up to automated alarms.
Better stay out of the
Elimination.
spotlights from now on, squad.
Assisting lead.
Delta 7 down.
What did he do that for?
Squad member.
Oh, what? I didn't do it. Chief's on the mark. Good one.
Delta, those beams are wired up to automated alarms.
Better stay out of the spotlights from now on, squad.
Mercs are flanking.
Take them out from there, Delta.
I think the boss is down.
Take out that spotlight. Scavenger.
Target down.
Get the fearfeck off.
Killed the Trendo. Hey, I didn't know Trendoshans could fly.
Efficient kill, Commando.
You'll need to enter the main section of the camp from here.
The door's blocked.
3-8, those walls are full of structural weaknesses. See if you can find one and blow through it.
Not exactly skilled craftsmen, are they?
Squad, look for a way through.
Stupid metal! Stupid metal!
Let's rearrange some architecture, Delta.
Setting demo.
Nice handiwork, sir. Fixers in a
This
jam.
wall
I'm
looks
moving
pretty
in.
flimsy. Let's knock it down.
Mark's here!
Almost. Sensors are jammed. Good to go, sir.
Take him out from here.
Ready weapon. Target area in view. Federation
Take cover,
mech
Delta.
destroyed.
Over here now. Let's move on.
Catwalk.
07 reloaded.
Excellent hit, squad leader.
All that together, Delta.
Leader, the Trandos are keeping the Wookiees in the structure with the antenna on it.
Let's get in there.
Lending assistance to 07. Returning in a moment. Assisting 07. Got a Trandoshan.
07, good to go, sir. Get the fear fuck off.
On the move, awaiting orders.
Delta squad, moving up.
Mark's here!
Delta Squad, we're reading an unidentified ship coming in for a landing. Get to the top of that tower. Get a visual on it.
I'm out. Reloading.
Kill.
Nice handiwork, sir. Look! Fireworks! Nice one, leader, man.
Heads up, we got mercs.
Need that Trandoshan.
Initiate vector
Slavers.
I thought you'd never answer.
Yes, sir. On my way.
On my way.
Much better.
Rule 39. Never say no to Bacta.
4-0 at 100%.
Unidentified ship is directly above you now. Delta Lead, get me a visual on that ship.
Initiate
Advisor on
radical
transmitting
restructuring,
silhouette out
Commando.
on that ship now. See anything you recognize?
That's General Grievous' ship.
The commander of the droid armies? Okay,
What's he got
let's
going on,
neutralize
Cassius?
this barrier.
Find that detention facility and set those Wookiees free.
Explosive prime, squad.
Take cover, Delta.
Target annihilated. I can't see anything.
Lead, that's the detention facility. Turtle must be in there.
4-0, cover
Bombard them
vector.
from there, Delta.
Yes, sir.
Work.
Let's do this quietly.
Cover here.
Target area in view.
Surprised.
Hostile down. Almost
Look
done
out.
here. Door is unlocked.
Busted another boss.
Thermal jet!
Eliminate tower. Close down. Someone else.
Lousy lizard. Hold on, Fixer. Help's on the way.
It's dead, all right. Slicers!
Ready to go, sir.
running out.
He's dead.
I got a live one. We
Hold
need
on,
to get
big
him
guy,
out
we're
of there.
getting you out of here.
Slice into the Trendo security network to open that cell.
Just a few more seconds.
Rescue, warm well.
We can't get through the door. They've blocked it off.
Scanning a weakness in the back of the cell.
mad, boss.
Blow through
More
here.
than mad. That's personal.
Let's rearrange some architecture, Doubters.
Scorch, priming charge. Cover me. Almost. Ready. Explosive set, 3-8. 6-2 taking position.